The concern, the leadership of Pat Quinlan emerged above everything else. We literally would have died for Pat Quinlan, and I think my colleagues even here today would all say that. He was the leader, there was no doubt about who was in charge. At the end of the battle, we, A Company, regarded ourselves as having a moral victory, because just on the Saturday before the capitulation, our fellow soldiers from B Company, the 35th Battalion, were at the Lefira Bridge, and we expected them to break through. Unfortunately, that breakthrough did not occur. They suffered severe casualties. They were attacked by the Fugate jet again. Private soldier was 19. Some of them, as somebody pointed out, were actually 16 years of age. So the courage of them, the spirit, the fighting spirit, at last was starting to wane because of total exhaustion. We had no water, we had no food, we had no ammunition, we had no support weapons, and finally we had no support from the rest of the battalion. We were without transport, 90 miles away from our base, and no hope of being relieved. So Commandant Quinlan was faced with a tremendous dilemma. When he tried to fight on and incur severe casualties, and there's no doubt, I would reckon 24 hours, we would have been annihilated. He made the brave decision, and that brave decision has consequences, as Leo said, for hundreds of people. We survived. He brought all his troops back to Ireland, and he was treated as a hero when he arrived in Athlone. Unfortunately, a hero by the people of Athlone, and not so much by the very people who had sent him out there in the first place, the Defence Forces. And he was looked upon as somebody who had failed the test. Why? Because most people had no idea what had happened in Jadotville. Then, at the end of the Congo encounter, medals were awarded to those who had distinguished themselves during that situation. And to our disgust, the disgust of all the veterans of A Company, Pat Quinlan was never recognised. And this was a shock and an absolute disgrace as far as I was concerned, and as far as the veterans were concerned. If there was ever somebody who deserved to be rewarded, it was Pat Quinlan. Certainly our due on the 2nd of December in Custom Barracks at Rome.